Need some volume. Need some decibels.
Just making sure you're not clipping.
You want me to go to -6? What do you want? -7?
-7, please.
-7, -8, -9, -10,
Well, shit, man. You ready to knock into this thing?
Let's do it, dude.
All right. Well, everybody, welcome back to the Jameson on the Rocks podcast. Today I have with me for episode 49, Mr. Drew Young Thomas.
Hello.
How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing good.
Is that how you say it? Is it Drew Young Thomas or do you just Drew Thomas?
Yeah, Drew Young Thomas, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of one of those things. It was like, saw there was other Drew Thomas people and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I like the young part of my name, so let's do it.
Throw it in there. Makes you a little more original, I guess.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier to find you on Spotify, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything I can't say?
Fuck no, man. You
All
say
right,
whatever you
cool.
want. I mean,
Dropping the F-bomb on the no.
oh, F-bomb is cool. I'm down with it. But any other bombs are fine as well. Anyways, so tell me how you got started, man. I usually kind of like to... I don't know that much about you. We've known each other for a few months, but like I can't see, you're not from here. So as I see by the Alabama t-shirt, you're from Alabama, if I'm not mistaken.
Tide.
Roll Tide, right?
No, I'm just kidding. I know we're in Georgia country.
Go Dogs, baby.
Yeah, go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Are you from
for real.
Tuscaloosa?
I know. I'm from Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I knew that. How do you like it up there? Or what brought you to here? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, dude. So I came here to play music with Cam and Garrett, dude. Mm-hmm. That's why I came
from
here.
Cam and his damn jam band. Correct.
From Cam and his damn jam band.
I like those guys.
Freaking awesome people, man. We're hanging out every Friday night at the house doing jam parties and stuff. We're kicking that off. We're doing the thing that you're doing. We're cultivating community around Athens right now. Yeah. Because this is Athens. It's a music town, man.
It is a community.
We gotta like stick together, and we gotta cultivate this community, do shows together, promote each other's stuff, man. Mm-hmm. I'm all about it, and like I think it's awesome having great art in the area, man.
I think you're right.
I love going to open mics and just seeing people I've never seen before, like Wim Tapley. I saw him the other week. I saw this other girl, Amanda Grace. Amazing singer.
Really?
Like both of these people were great, and I'm not shouting them out because I'm like promoting them or whatever, but they made me feel, which is all about the music. That's what it is. That's what it is, man.
You never forget how people make you feel, man.
That's what it is, dude.
That's literally where I met you, was an open mic night. Saw you playing.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this guy's cool. And you were like, oh, I'm from Alabama, yada yada. You know what I mean? Like that's Athens. That's what I love about Athens, and I can tell you love that too.
Yeah, man.
But what made you leave Birmingham per se? I'm sure Birmingham is a great music scene, right? The Nick and everything.
Yeah. So this is it's a bit of a story.
Tell me, we got time, man.
So, in school, went to software school, but
that's crazy. School. Crazy start right there.
Yeah, studied under Elon. I worked at Tesla for 10
a couple years.
Now
Nice.
I'm here. No, so grew up in Birmingham, Alabama, and basically, what's the best way to say this? I've said it so many times, but I'm making the story more concise in my mind now as we speak.
Okay.
So went to Bama for school for 4 years, studied software there, got a job, quit the job after a year, went and traveled the States, living out of my car for 2.5 months.
Awesome.
And then flew to Israel and then traveled Eastern Europe and Western Europe for 2.5 months. And then when I was living in Bordeaux, France, or when I was staying in Bordeaux, France, I had gotten sick with food poisoning before I flew to Madrid from Bulgaria. And I was sitting in there and I was just studying scores of music. I was like thinking like, okay, I hear we're transposing things is the way to go.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want to buy a guitar here. Just lugging it around is going to be too much.
Yeah.
So at that point I was like, okay, I have spent so much time alone that this is what I want to do. This is what I want to spend my life doing. So at that point right there, I was like, all right, I'm going to go home and make music. So I met my parents in Italy, and then after that I was like homesick as shit. So I flew home and moved back to Birmingham and lived there for 4 months. And then I moved to California, lived there for 7 months or so. And then I moved back to Birmingham, and in all this time of living in Birmingham, going to California, and going back, I was playing 2 open mics a week, just trying to get the chops down, just practicing,
honing your craft,
just practicing, man. And And so I moved back to Birmingham before the pandemic, right before the pandemic. It was perfect. Staying in my parents' lake house, it was awesome.
Damn.
And then moved here after I met Cam and his damn jam band. I knew Cam. I've known Cam for a long time. We're family friends. But went to Athens after I saw Cam and his damn jam band play. I was like, oh my God. These guys are freaking awesome. I was like, all right, best musicians I know, probably that aren't in Nashville. Let's see what they're doing. And then they invited me to come live with them, and they had a guest bedroom at the time, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I kind of think of you guys as like the same entity, kind of. I don't know. I know you guys are like touring together and like playing together all the time, right? So like, I kind of think of you guys as one at the moment. Or
I'm under their wing a little bit, you know. I'm taken care of.
So wait, how did you meet them? Were they playing in Birmingham, or you said you knew a family friend, or so you've known them?
Yeah. So I think I was social media following them or something on whatever, Instagram or something, and then it was like, we have a show at the Caledonia Lounge in Athens, and then I went up to Athens and watched them play 3.5 hours away from Birmingham.
Wow.
And my parents own property in it's like a kind of a weird big commune thing. Just ask me about it if you want to know more about it. But it's kind of that's a whole nother thing.
Okay.
But that's how I know Cam. So that's an hour north of here. So it's like really close to there. So I came to Athens and saw Cam and his damn jam play, and I was like, oh God, oh sweet, awesome. And then I was like, please, just let me come stay with you guys. Like, I know y'all got an extra bedroom, I'll pay.
That's perfect.
And then I rolled into work, and then I was there, man. Yeah.
Interesting. So how you like Athens compared to Birmingham? What are the music scene comparisons?
The music scene comparisons, man.
If you don't mind me asking. I'm sure Birmingham's cool and all, right?
It is cool.
Yeah.
There's some really good artists there.
Yeah.
The reason I'm not there is because I've got so many friends there that if I was to move back there, I would just be hanging out with them again, and I'd be back in high school mindset.
Yeah.
And that's all good and well, but I'm not in high school mindset anymore.
Word. Take it bigger.
But there is great musicians like Venture Boy, is really good. I'll
write that down.
Yeah, they have an EP. They signed a label, a small label. They're freaking amazing. I've seen them play a couple live shows. And then Early James and the latest, really good. I think you can find them on Spotify. Just Early James. But I mean, it's good, man. Everywhere's good at this point. Like,
it's great.
Like doing things online, like you're doing. Like, I mean, you can do anything anywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And it's good. It's good. You know what's awesome about Athens is picking up the flagpole and seeing just bands listed out. like they skip over Monday and Tuesday, and those are the only 2 days of the week where there's not something going on,
every other day we got something.
And I'm like, yes. And I was thinking about coming over here before tonight, before this thing. I was like meditating a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, what am I going to do after? Maybe I shouldn't think about that right now. Okay. Back to the breath, back to the moment.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's meditation.
I was like, there's something going on tonight. I'll check the flagpole after.
The flagpole is like some of my earliest memories of Athens, just like walking around and just like picking one up and being like, this is where everything is. Like you could just flip through and be like, wow, these bands are playing places. That's cool. You know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
yeah, have you found it hard to like, was this switch over to Athens hard or easy? Or is it like, oh, I'm meeting people every day. It's like, oh, this is kind of tough. Or, you know what I'm saying? Tell me a little bit about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just curious. Like, you're the first person we've had from Birmingham on the show, obviously. So that's cool. And like, I don't know anything about the Birmingham scene. But I'm curious about it. I want to play there. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys play the Nick?
No, we're on the schedule to play the Nick in October.
Right,
so I'm curious. Right. I'm doing my research right now, seeing what to expect.
Oh, dude. Big news. 40 Watt Club Cam and his damn jam band booked.
Let's go.
I'm opening.
Let me guess. October 7th.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
How do you know that?
I know.
Well, you know Josh too, so Josh is playing there too. Yeah, got him. That's it.
That's a great lineup, dude. That really is. Is it you and then Josh, or what is the order?
Yeah, it's gonna be me and then Josh and then Cam and them. So
that's exciting, man. You guys are like the perfect trio for that because you guys blend together. I think.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I think I need a drummer. I need a drummer.
This is a good way to find one. Any drummers out there?
If you know drummers like that are open to playing like Americana, folky, funky rock, blues type music, send them my way.
I will, man. I'll put it on my to-do list.
I've been thinking about Daniel.
Daniel's so talented.
He is very, very
talented.
good, man. Yeah. So skilled. Just his feel is amazing. I was thinking about it on the way over here. I was like, God, his feel is incredible.
I don't think I've ever seen him not like feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like not just absolutely grooving with like somebody he just met, playing. Like,
by the way, does Connor work at? Is Connor your drummer?
Yeah, Connor Anchorage. Yeah.
Does he work at the Georgia Theater?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was wearing a mask. I was there for the Brent Cobb show.
Were you?
And and he was like, I think he was like controlling the green room entry side. And I saw him with a mask on, and I was like, he's got long hair, he's got a beard. And he's got relaxed eyes. That's probably
him. That sounds like him.
And then I was like, too late. I'd already turned around. I was thinking about that walking away.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. You should say hey next time.
He is a nice guy.
He'd love to talk
man.
to you. He watches all these, so he probably sees us. Say hey to Connor. Hey Connor.
Hey man, keep drumming, dude.
Awesome, man. Well, let's. That's actually, you kind of led me into my next question, which was kind of like what. I think Americana would have been what I just said. Is that what genre are you trying to push? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your, you know what I mean? Like, what are you? You know what I mean? Like, you've definitely got the singer-songwriter thing going, right? And there's just like what genre is on top of that, right?
Yep.
Kind of got the storyteller thing going.
Yeah, dude. I honestly, I have every singer-songwriter ever has this thing where they don't want to say a genre so that they can just be open to explore themselves and whatnot. But dude, I've written a lot of songs that are like touchy-feely stuff. And I put one on Spotify that was touchy-feely. And then Hey Girl, nice. Yeah.
We'll talk about this.
Yeah, it's like a good coffee in the morning type vibe, like 9:30, 10:30 kind of vibe, Saturday morning, Sunday morning kind of vibe. But like a lot of that stuff was influenced by like Dave Matthews kind of.
Yeah.
And then Gold Rush is this sort of like country blues rock jam.
I'm a big Gold Rush fan.
I love that song so much. I'm so proud of it.
It sounds great, man. It sounds like it was recorded really well. The girl vocal sounds great. Nice little call and response thing going too.
That's my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Marina. Shout out to Marina. She's got Marina. Badass vocals, dude.
Yeah, that she does. That's a cool song, man. Dude, that song, when I was listening to it, it reminds me of fucking, you ever seen the movie Holes?
It
reminds me of Holes, bro.
I love it. I love it.
It's a great song.
I love it.
It's ridiculously catchy, man. Great pre-chorus and everything. Did a great job with it.
Thank you. I worked on that song for a long time. I'm actually re-recording that song and doing it legit.
Okay. So you mean like
October.
going into a studio? Like I assume you did it last time in a house or something.
Well, we did it. We did it in a studio, but it was a bluegrass studio.
Okay.
So it was basically just a guitar shop.
But
John Grimm, he's awesome. He works in Dahlonega. He knows everything there is to know about musical instruments, especially when it comes to bluegrass stuff. But to get back to your original question of what genre am I trying to push, I like, honestly, Americana, blues, rock is and country. I like those four are like, love them.
That's what
love
you're
them
doing?
to death, baby.
Love it, man.
Like, and And I love like outlaw country, like
Yeah.
Hank Williams.
I can
Jr.
hear a little bit of that in you, kind of.
Yeah,
Sounded kind of like that.
yeah, and dude, though, you know, I listened to a lot of country when I was, you know, living in Alabama, cutting grass all the time and hunting deer and hunting duck and all this stuff. You know, big hunter.
Yeah, me too. Back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You used to hunt all the
duck
time?
and deer. Yeah.
Do you still hunt?
Not anymore, man. I kind of hung it up for the music, but back in the day, that was all I did, man.
We got to get out there, dude.
We do, dude. We need to get after it.
Yes, a hunting buddy. Dude.
Yeah, bro, we can make it happen.
I know Josh Bennett's in too.
Does he? I didn't know Josh.
Right out here.
There's
Get
a
your
river
bow.
right there,
Get your
bro.
bow, baby. Let's go kill some deer. Come on, let's harvest some meat.
I assume that's kind of like popular out in Alabama right now. Is the whole like outlaw country thing, right? Alabama, Mississippi, Texas. That's kind of really trendy right now, right? Or not trendy, but like it's kind of rising back, right? Trendy's not a fair word.
You're probably more in tune to that as to what's trendy.
Yeah.
The amount of things I pay attention to are minimal.
Yeah.
So
word. It's respectable.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you just have a deep passion for those, and that's what you kind of do. I mean, that's kind of what I would have guessed was something along those lines. Definitely some blues in there. Definitely some outlaw. Definitely some country too, though. I mean, you got a little bit of everything, which is great.
For sure. I love all music, dude. And there's no type of music that I'm not open to trying to listen to.
That's great, man. It's a good mindset.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, I don't fucking like jazz or this. Like, bro, if it's a good song, I'll listen to it. If it's a good song, I'll listen to it. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna play it for you.
So where all have you played so far? I know you played a lot. You mentioned a lot of open mic nights, but like, so I'm assuming it's just you right now, no band, correct?
Kind of. So I've got Garrett and Cam.
Mm-hmm.
So
Garrett on the bass, right?
Garrett on the bass.
Cool.
And just recently I've thought about, I've had a conversation with Cam, and he's like, man, it would kind of be better if I'm your lead guitarist. And I'm like, you're right. And you know, that's why I'm looking for a drummer now. But he was playing drums for me, but he's a guitarist.
Word.
So, but yes, I like the core is there. The core people are currently there. So we're looking to bring in a drummer into the fold. So
interesting.
And the places I've played in Birmingham, a few places like the Nick. I played a festival. We actually booked a festival for the tour. Caba Brewing, and then let's see, I played Athens, Boar's Head.
The Mecca.
Athens, the Mecca right now.
Yeah.
And you know, we're about to play the 40 watt.
That's exciting. That's
sick,
new
dude.
news though, right? Like,
Dude,
that's just happening.
Just happened.
Let's
2
go.
days ago. Found that out, or maybe yesterday morning.
40 watt is a very exciting place to play.
I haven't played that many places.
Yeah.
But you know, like that, I think there's a lot. There's so much growth and learning, you know, potential there. I'm so excited about just like, how am I going to deal with anxiety, kind of thing.
Like,
you know?
doing your craft gets you there. You know what I mean? You're doing the right thing, playing the open mic nights. Like, I don't know. I saw you there like a few weeks in a row. Like, you were there every week, every Wednesday, right?
I was there every Wednesday, and yeah, man,
Just honing the craft. I respect that.
I guess, dude. I've only played there a few times, but I mean, at the same time, like, I've been thinking about this recently, in that, like, I'm in this for the art, like that's why I'm in this. I don't have to play shows. I'm not trying to book shows right now. I'm not sending out a bunch of emails and book me. I need some money or whatever. Like, I don't need that allowance. I'm
You have a career, kind of, right?
It's not necessarily a career, but like, I'm just doing what I like to do all the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm spending 2 hours every morning right now composing music.
That's awesome.
So I'm really, really, really working hard on this EP that I've got coming out, man. I'm so excited about it.
That's great,
and
man.
It's like,
how many songs are we looking
at?
at?
Awesome people. 5 songs.
Let's go.
5 songs. Yeah,
That's
you got to save the
I've heard
debut
of this.
album.
That's sick, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
sick.
Yeah.
And you recording it all yourself? You
No.
You're doing it in studio?
We're doing this legit. I'm
What
spending
studio
thousands.
are you doing? That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. So I've got a buddy, Les Newby, in Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
He owns a studio called Ol Elegante. And if you're in Birmingham, you should check him out. He's a great guy. Will entertain the shit out of your band while you're doing vocals, you know, keep them in high spirits while, you know, and we're just really good friends, man. And he's a great recording artist, dude. And so, and he also has a lot of music out there too. He's kind of like a punk guy. He played this for this band called Verbena back in the day. But recording with him, and then I'm going to get a mixing engineer in Nashville that won a Grammy last year.
That's sick.
To mix at least one song and see how it goes. It's kind of expensive, but honestly, at this point, I'm not worried about the money.
Yeah.
It's about putting my best foot forward.
Yeah, I respect that, man.
And
it gets to that point, you know. You do a couple like maybe not lo-fi, but like personally, like I did a bunch here, like on this interface. And then after a while, I was like, man, I really want to go do a song right, like. Part of the fun is like actually making it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have fun. Go do it in the studio and take your time. Fucking forget the money, man. It comes back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's easier said than done, I guess.
Okay.
But you know,
so there is this thing of being a financial person and trying to know where your money needs to be placed at any given time. And you know, when it comes to making music, you gotta make the right decision when you need to make the right decision. And like some people would say, you need to have 10,000 people that constantly want to see your shows all the time before you release anything, or whatever. Right, whatever it is. And but what I think it is now is that you know, since the internet is out there and you can market and promote your own stuff all the time. Which, by the way, hats off to you, my man. You kick butt doing all the business stuff, all the promotion, all the stuff you need to do.
That means a lot, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, I was talking to my buddy the other day, man, and I was like, dude, do you think what I'm doing on Instagram's good? Like, and like to me, I'm like, it's not that great, you know. And then my buddy's like, it's good, man. It's good. You got to kind of do the thing. But then I'm thinking about, all right, but Jameson's doing a lot, dog. And I'm like, okay. What would Jameson do in this situation? But it's awesome, man.
Dude,
so
thank you.
That, it's really cool to see you do everything that you do.
That means a lot, man.
With people, with your music and with everything you got going on. It's beautiful, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Seriously, man. This whole thing.
That's great, man. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, man. So I love it when people say that. I appreciate that, dude.
For sure. Let me continue. Let me continue.
Sorry.
Let me continue tooting your horn. So this podcast thing you got going on right now is beautiful and awesome, and you're creating this community where you are like the root. And like there's people that come in and meet you and through you meet other people because you've had conversations with them. And it's so good for the Athens community, man.
It's priceless, man. I love it. I love it, man.
It is, man.
I couldn't have described it better myself, man. I see people at Boar's Head every night and they're like, hey, dude, you're that guy. You interviewed my buddy Josh. You interviewed my homie Avery Deacons or this and that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, great to meet you. I'm so glad you enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like getting people, like maybe somebody would have never heard of Avery or you when this comes out or Josh or whoever, you know, unless they saw this, you know. So I just think it's for the better, man. I appreciate you saying that. But you're doing the right stuff too, though, man, because I see you putting out your thoughts, man. I see you going to the gym, getting out of the sauna and being like, all right, I got some thoughts. Fucking 30-second video. That's the right mindset. I see a lot of these guys, not hating, but like no content, like playing shows at huge venues, not filming it, not saying anything, like not putting anything out that's personable, not letting people see who they are, not doing this. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I admire you too. I mean, you just getting on your phone and fucking putting out, hey, I just did the sauna. What am I supposed? How do I breathe in the sauna? Boom. Question asked. Maybe you don't get an answer. Maybe you do. Who cares?
Nobody gave a shit.
No, I cared. I cared. I saw it, bro.
I was like, all right, is it box breathing? Is it like, is it like
deep breath. Again.
You know, it's just like it's like you know, there's a lot of things you can pay attention to if you want to pay attention to them. And I'm interested in fueling this thing, dude, and also destroying it.
Apparently, both are connected, right?
You gotta fuel it. If you're gonna deplete it, you got to fuel it.
Yeah, dude, deep thoughts like that are great, man. I know you seem like you're on a high frequency, man. You're kind of into that whole deep thought thing, right? I'm sure you are.
Yeah, dude.
Like just thinking about things.
Yeah,
right?
man. I fucking love thinking about things philosophically and having deep conversations with people about whatever they want to talk about, and hopefully we can connect on a level where I can learn something from you, and you don't have to take anything I have to say because I'm not expecting anything. And and like even though it's kind of cloudy and stuff outside, and it's kind of rainy and it's kind of dreary and stuff. Yeah, it like I was on the way over here, like thinking about the other night, hanging out, just talking shit, and you know, hanging out with Ella and Suze. And
shout out Ella and Suze, goats.
Yeah, and you know, and Hutch and stuff.
Yeah, I like Hutch.
Yeah, Ella and Suze.
They're supposed to come on the show, bro. They're supposed to come on the show. I like those girls. Dude, that was a fun night. The vibes.
That was really fun.
The vibes at Boars were nice that night. But yeah, something about the deep thought, man. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. That's why I started this, you know, so that we could, you know, do this sort of thing.
Have you been reading anything recently?
I have. I actually just yesterday went to Barnes & Noble's and bought The 12 Rules of Life, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah,
do you know him? Have you read this?
For sure. No, I haven't read it, but I've seen podcasts with him.
He's a genius, man. I'm very into it. And I don't know if you've ever read. Have you ever read The Art of War? Or The War of Art, excuse me.
Yes, that is sitting on the top of my toilet right now. Every time I sit down to take a shit, I'm reading it, dude. I'm reading it.
Quality.
Don't you bring your phone in there. Don't you do that.
Yeah.
You read The War of Art. Remember how good it makes you feel after, because you get that punch in the gut. That's like
it is, man. Like, it's like
you, man.
No excuses.
You're not doing enough. You know?
Right? That's exactly what it feels like reading that, bro. It's like,
does.
And it's so accessible, you know, the little short pages.
Yeah.
It's like after I read that, I'm like, wow, I'm fucking lazy. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like we could all do more is what it means, right? Kind of.
Yeah, man.
Like,
you can always pay more attention to whatever you're putting out, to whatever you're taking in, to whatever the chair that you're sitting in right now, to how you're breathing, to how you're speaking, to the way that you're looking at me right now, the way that I'm looking at you right now. And I like want you to feel relaxed
as well,
and confident and strong and aware and because I want that for myself too, you know.
It reciprocates.
And like being in the moment is
priceless.
It's great, man.
I love how it calls things in that book resistance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
baby.
Like, that's a mind shifter for me. I was like, fuck, like that little thing in the back of your head. It's like, maybe I shouldn't go to the gym today. Like I went yesterday. It's like, that's resistance. I need to go. I gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's a great book. Sorry, I got distracted.
No,
from your
you're
music.
good, man. You're good.
Tell me more about it. So tell me about this record you're working on. Are these songs you've had? New songs? What are we looking at?
Okay, so what happened was these songs were written in Birmingham before going to California.
Cool.
Written in California, and then written back in Birmingham, and then written in Athens. Okay. So it is solely like the last 4 years of my life that I have just crunched and just like shredded so much of, and also added a lot to. And we actually went and recorded this in Birmingham with the same guy, and I got it back and I sent it to this audio producer in Nashville, and he was like, "You want me to tell you the truth?" I'm like, "Yeah,
I do."
And he goes, "I don't know if I can tell you exactly what happened, but you know what happened." So he told me bad news, and I was like, all right, I spent this much money on it. It's fine. Fuck the money. It doesn't matter. It's for the art. So I scrapped the whole EP. Scrapped all of it. I mean, it was fully recorded, fully mixed, fully mastered. Everything was ready to put on Spotify.
Yeah.
So we're redoing it. And
that's respectable, man.
Dude, the compositional work that I'm doing every morning is it's been really, really fun. I didn't think that, like, when you lose track of time, where you're doing something that is whatever it is, you lose track of time, and it's like time doesn't matter because you're not thinking about how long you've been doing
that flow state.
Flow state. Yeah, man. And that's what's been happening with this thing, dude.
That's great.
These songs matter so much to me that it's I cannot wait to put them out, dude.
Yeah, man.
Also, by the way, I'm gonna make a podcast,
dude. You should.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you to do this the other night? Is that me?
We did. Cool. And I'm not looking at you in the eyes on purpose because I've got the resistance against me.
Dude, start one.
Yeah, I'm going to start one.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that's great. We got another podcast coming. Yes, man. That's a win.
Another Athens gig.
Great, man. Well, I want to be a guest. I want to come join you on some thoughts sometimes.
Maybe. Just kidding.
We'll see how busy we are.
I love you, dog. I love you.
Yes, man. That's awesome, dude. Well, dude, if you're hitting that flow state, you're doing the right thing. If you're waking up every morning, 2 hours on it's no problem. You're just having fun. You're doing the right thing.
I woke up at 7:45 this morning, just excited.
Yeah.
Actually,
early.
7. Excited, dude. And I went to bed at 12, and it's like, okay, don't get some sleep. Sleep's really good for you.
Great for you.
But like, I couldn't help but like, I woke up a little bit at 7, and I was like, all right,
gotta go.
Let's get it. Let's go.
That's good, man.
Yeah, and this song JJ Cale was stuck in my mind. Hope Nathanson turned me on to him. Yeah. The song is called New Lover, and it's a really good song.
I'm about to check it out, man.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's
dude,
good.
Well, honestly, dude, all you need to do is fucking think of that first go at it as pre-production, man. That was your demo. You know what I'm saying? Now it's going to be so much better this time. You know it. Oh, that didn't work. That sounded great. That sounded like shit. This sounds good. Let me do this again correctly. I respect that, dude. I've almost 100%. Wanted to do that with every song I've ever done. It's like, oh man, that was a good go, but like, we could do it again better. But like, I respect that, man.
Well, so there's always more. There's always more time to make better art.
Yeah.
And the better art that you make, people see the progress.
That's true. At the same time, though, I'm on the flip hand of it as well. So I'm like, all right, let's just keep doing it. Like, put it out. You know what I mean? Something for certain things, personally, like, you know what I mean? Like, is it worth doing this all again, or should I be moving on to my next song? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you got to kind of draw the line there. But that's great that you feel that you've done the right thing. And when are you planning on putting this out? It's not recorded yet, so I'm sure like 2022, something like that.
Right at the end of the year.
There. Cool.
Right at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We're recording mid-October. That's the current plan. I'm thinking, if all goes perfectly, January 1 would be perfect.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Fresh start to the year.
Yeah.
Symbolistic, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever you want it to be, baby. Whatever you want it to be,
That's exciting, man.
That feels right, though.
That's great. Well, that's all you can trust right there.
Yeah.
That's exciting, man. Like you've released music before, though, like Gold Rush and Hey Girl. Like, what was the process like on those? Like, was that like something you just got done and put out, or was it like a long lead time, long production, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Is this going to be different in ways? Is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The most absolute different it could possibly be.
Cool.
With Hey Girl, I felt like I was pregnant after having the song for how long did I have the song? I had the song for about a year and a half.
That's a good while.
December 2019, and I wrote it in February I wrote it in July 2017. Yeah. So, or maybe August 2017.
Somewhere around there.
But I felt like I was pregnant. And I'll tell you the story. The story is that I was like, oh my God, I'm so pregnant. Like, I've got triplets inside of me. Like, I just cannot hold this in anymore. And I recorded Hey Girl in my house, and this was after playing it at the open mic not hundreds of times, but a lot of times. Enough to like get everything the way I wanted it to sound, vocally and with the guitar. And I mean edited edited it countless times. Every morning, you know, living in Santa Cruz, California. Shout out to Santa Cruz. Love Santa Cruz. Great place. If you want to surf, go to California, go to Santa Cruz.
I believe it.
So recorded the song in the house that I was living with my parents upstairs in my bedroom. And I like after I got the take, I like ran downstairs and like brought my whole computer down with my headphones and like showed my brother. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh man, it's pretty good." I'm like, dude, it's great, man. It's awesome.
Get it right.
Yeah. And he was kind of like, you know, you could do better. But that's why I love him, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that he's always critical enough to where it hurts, and I tell him I love him once a week. So we have a great. So anyway, recorded that and then pushed it out pretty much immediately. Yeah. Felt great about it. Got a good response. Awesome. And I think it has it's got like 900 listens or something.
Hell yeah, man.
Which I guess, you know, it's been out for 2 years or whatever it is.
Don't worry about that shit.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's great.
I don't give a shit.
The fun was creating it.
Right.
Putting it out isn't near as fun as creating it, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And then Gold Rush I had in the meantime too. Wrote it before I moved out to California. And was pretty much anyone that had any advice to tell me, it was the opposite of what I was going to take. Okay. So the whole song is about like, fuck your advice. My God, did anyone get anything done when they took somebody's unwarranted advice?
I don't think so,
Is
man.
anybody inspiring that's done that? Okay, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah. I hear you, though. I mean, it means something to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And but so that's what that song's about. And brought it to California, edited it in California, brought it back to Birmingham, edited it in Birmingham. Then I moved to Athens, and then 3 months later, recorded it with John Grimm and Dahlonega at his bluegrass studio with Garrett on the bass, Cam on the drums, and then John played the steel guitar, and then Marina was singing. Yeah. And that was really a good composition. It was a good composition. I'm very proud of it. And then after that one, that was the best we could do at that time. Yeah. It was the best we could do at the time. And now, man, Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm excited then, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's the point of it. That's why it was there at that time. That was the best thing you'd ever made, in your opinion, or you know what I'm saying? Yep. And it gets you to now. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I see where that wasn't, this or that. And now you've learned more in however many years it's been, man. So that's the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the doing keeps you going.
Been 3 years.
3 years? Word, man.
Let's see. I think it's been 3 years. If I'm being honest, the end of 2017. The end of 2017.
Word, man.
So I guess it's been 4, right?
Something like that.
No, the end of 2018. Sorry. Graduated in 2017.
Yeah.
So 3. And man, I've progressed a lot, practicing every day. Man, I love it. I love it.
That's what it's all about, man. Once you find something like that, it's not hard anymore. It's just fun, man. Just fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So is your plan to kind of like put this EP out? Are you going to do any singles? What are you thinking on the single game, or just a full record?
Yes.
Singles. Okay, cool.
So
awesome.
Business moves, right? Singles are
smart.
Singles are smart.
The more the better.
Right. And then you can put them again on your EP.
Yeah,
and
then
people will listen again to the EP.
Beautiful
and
move.
It's another release.
Yeah.
That's that's
the template.
That's the template. That's the template. That's the average sort of nowadays sort of business advice that anyone would give you on releasing music. And
it's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it is good. It is good advice. It is good advice. I've got this song called Santa Cruz. It's awesome. It's really, really good. That's the one I'm editing right now.
I assume written in California or inspired by such.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah. Santa Cruz. Yeah.
Well, great, dude. I can't wait to hear some singles then around January. Okay, the EP on January 1st, or singles before, or do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Not to get too detailed, but I'm just curious.
I'm thinking that the first song will be January 1st. Man, that's so long though, It's so long.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I learned about the first song with what I thought I was pregnant with.
Yeah.
I'm okay with having 6 babies inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm okay with eating more and then them sharing the food because that's what's going to make it even better.
Yeah.
And I'm not rushed right now at all.
That's
I'm very
priceless.
relaxed about it. I'm very relaxed about it. It doesn't make me feel anxious. It doesn't make me feel like I need to get something out now. Yeah. So I'm going to take my time with it.
That's great, man.
If
It's
I
a
need
good
to
feeling
push
to
things
fight.
back,
Because once you have one out, it's like, oh, when's the next one? You know, everybody's like, oh, when you can give me some more music? Or like, you know, it's like that little nudge in the back of your head, like, oh, it's been forever. Hope everybody doesn't forget about me. You know what I mean? Which is phony, anyways. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But I get what you're saying though when you say you're pregnant, because like there's those songs you write and they'll fucking itch at you, man. They'll keep you up at night, man. I know what you're talking about, and you can't really relieve it till it's out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'll gnaw at you, man. I swear I'll have like dreams about it. Shit, it's like, damn, I need to finish that one, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
keep you up, man. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, interesting, dude. I can't wait to do this. Is there a plan? Like, are you gonna like tour the record? Are you gonna like? I know you mentioned that you don't have to do live shows. Is that like in game for you? Is live shows every weekend as well, or is it just like I want to make records?
Dude, I want to. This is my goal. My goal is to put out this EP, and then I want to sell tickets.
Yeah.
And okay, I've got a strong opinion about this.
Tell me.
But it's like it's kind of one of those things that it's like it's not based on anything. It's just like a gut intuition sort of thing. And it's probably it goes against a lot of things I think people would tell you, but I feel that the less there actually, this is a question for you.
Tell me, man,
because I need information.
Yeah, I'd love to give my 2 cents.
Okay, I know you're playing a lot of shows.
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on tour.
Yes, sir.
Are you on tour right now?
Right now. That's why I'm leaving for Myrtle Beach in the morning. So, yeah, man. Back in Athens on Saturday. So,
yeah, dude.
Continue on. Is this a shows question? Like, how many shows should you play, kind of?
Yeah. How many shows should you play in your hometown? How often? Ooh. And do you play originals or do you play covers or do you see what the crowd is feeling?
Okay, this is a great question. Gotta go on this forever. I'm like a set list scientist is what I tell the boys. Like, I'm really into it. Like, it's weird. Like, I'm way too into it. Okay, so this is a long answer, but I'll try to make it brief for you.
No, please don't.
It depends is the answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it depends on where you're playing it. Okay, You're playing the Nick in Birmingham. You said they're pretty open. Or 40 Watt Club. The Nick in Birmingham and 40 Watt are the same kind of thing. You can get away with playing all your originals and a few covers. Okay. You don't go to those places and play all covers, in my opinion. I think that's like, those places are made for originals. You get what I'm saying? Boar's Head, or maybe like any like bar environment where people are just there. I wouldn't go play 3 hours worth of originals. You know what I mean? That'd be suicide. People would be like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Suicide.
I would play probably 75% covers, maybe more, and just slide the originals in. Like, hey, you guys, we're from here. We played a few covers. I think we've earned an original.
Yeah.
Now,
I think we've earned it.
I literally say that. People are like, hell yeah, man, and just throw it in there. And even some nights, you know, some bars will say, don't play originals. We're kind of in the school of thought of play as much as you can, like just to meet the people. I'm a man of the people, so I like to meet the people, see the people, meet new people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that doesn't necessarily have to be your thing. If you want to be the guy that does one big original show every 3 months in your hometown, do that. You know what I mean? If you want to play every weekend in your hometown at bars and just slicing in originals and meeting as many people as you can, do that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, it depends. But what was your main question? Could you ask me like the main part you wanted to know?
Yeah. How... okay, so if you are to sell tickets to a show in your hometown, how often should you try and do that?
I would say once a month is fair, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what I heard too.
Yes, once a month is
some
fair.
Nashville guys, yeah.
Depending on how big the venue is. Now, if you're like trying to fill up Georgia Theater, definitely can't do once a month. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But Boar's Head or even 40 Watts a stretch. See, it's another like it depends kind of thing. A small club, once a month.
So if you're selling tickets at the 40 Watt Club and you do it once a month, you think it's possible?
I don't think they'd book you once a month for starters. But I also don't. don't really think it would be possible. Like, people just get tired of being hammered with like,
I agree.
Hey, come to my show. Like,
I agree.
I know you were at my show 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And it's like, it gets to the point where you're just like hurting your friendships almost. Like you're just bothering your
You're
friends.
selling yourself out
yeah.
to get them to come to your show.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, can you please come? Like, we just really need to sell tickets.
Please
so this video will book us again. You know what I mean? So I'd say maybe once every 2 months is the win. You know what I mean?
Maybe, dude. Maybe. You know, this is a really fun thing to talk about.
Yeah, it is, man. I love stuff like this.
Yeah, and so you went to school for music business, right?
Yes, I did. I majored in something else, but I was technically there for music business.
Did you meet a lot of people inside the music business classroom?
Music business, I consider that to be the turning point in my career, honestly. It was like in Athens, like for literally 2 years, not knowing many people. Started music business, felt like I knew the whole fucking world in like 2 months, you know what I mean? So pretty big, yeah.
Okay.
Continue on.
Okay, so after you went to school for the music business, you were like, okay, that was the turning point of my career, and now you know more people in Athens that are in the music world?
Yeah. They're all in bands and that kind of sphere, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So there's a lot of guys kind of like you that went to music business school at UGA.
Exactly.
So a lot of those guys are doing the right things?
I think so. I see a lot of bands really succeeding in town, which I appreciate. Yeah.
Who's doing the right things in town? Like, who are the bands I should be paying attention to?
Cam and his damn jam band. I really think they do well. The whole tour was successful. They do great at Boards. They got the right energy. They're ones that I really looked up to. They were actually in the talks for when we were playing 40 Watt. They were going to open for us, which I was excited about, but it never happened. Other bands to keep your eyes on. I'd say AFTM. Do you know AFTM? They're kind of a bigger band. They've sold out the Georgia Theater twice now. They're playing there next week. You should go see it.
They've sold out the Georgia Theater twice.
And they're college kids. They're literally like our age. And there's like 6 of them. They play this great like southern rock, almost jammy kind of thing.
They're playing next week?
They are playing next week. I'll send you the info on it at the theater.
Are you going?
I am not going because I'm playing at Boar's Head that night. But you could come. You could go to that and see me after maybe because I'm 11 to 2.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then.
But yes, they're on tour. They're going to DC and playing. They're playing as many towns as they can. Like they're playing as many fraternities as they can. They're just grinding.
Okay, they're playing fraternities and stuff like that.
Yes, that's another big thing. You're not a. You don't. How long can you play? You 3-hour guy?
Dude, I have 2.5 hours right now.
2.5?
Solo stuff though.
Interesting. Okay.
So I can't really do fraternities because they need a band.
True. Good point. But one day maybe. Anyways, other people in town.
Yes, one day for sure.
One day, because that's been big. We talk about this a lot. The fraternity thing is kind of a really good hack. Like, not a hack, but like it's just like a great way to get you in front of a shit ton of people who have no idea who you are, and also get paid. You know what I'm saying? Which is always a plus.
And they're loyal too.
They
right?
are, man. They're like, dude, when can you come back? And they're just like the nicest guys or girls. We play sororities too. They're just looking for excitement, energy. You know what I mean? And somebody to cheer along for. So yeah, that's a big thing that we can talk about later if you want. Maybe the better answer to your who's doing well in town is like what does well in town. To me, is the guys who are playing a lot. I think that are like, all right, we don't know a fucking soul in Clemson or Birmingham. We're going to Birmingham this weekend. We're playing 3 nights. Those are the guys that I really am like, okay, I respect that. Or they're like, hey, we don't know a soul in Mississippi. We're going to go do 2 nights in Mississippi. Probably not make any money. But we're going to meet 30 people, and they'll come see us next time. Next time we'll have 60 people. Also, the guys who are putting out the most video content. I think video content is king, bro.
Dude, when you post your video stuff, I'm like, what's going on here?
What about it?
I can't take my eyes off of it. Jesus. And then I'm thinking like my first thought is like, was this shot with a drone? Don't know. Don't care anymore. It's sucking me in.
Well, yes, dude. That's kind of the key of it. Is like, to me, this is again just my opinion. I see a lot of bands playing theater, playing 40 Watt, playing all these big places, and not filming it or not getting pictures taken. And while that might save them some money, it hurts their brand, in my opinion. Like, imagine you play this massive venue, like 40 Watt, it's a big venue. You get this great video made, or at least decent quality. Even just some video is better than nothing. You have something to send to the next venue you want to go to. Hey, here's this great video from 40 Watt. We just did 300 tickets here. Check it out. Watch this video. What do you think? Instead of like, oh, here's one video from Boar's Head that I did one time with 10 people at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I see bands literally like selling out the Georgia Theater and not getting it filmed. Like, that is berserk to me. You know what I'm saying?
I love that that feels berserk to you.
Yeah.
Because I need people like you in my life that I'm talking about music business with, because
It's
because
fun.
a lot, it's fun, man.
It really is.
Business is like kind of fun sometimes.
Oh, dude.
It's kind of
That's
fun.
a
sometimes.
huge plus for you if you're into business, because like a lot of the music guys aren't. It hurts them down the run, and I truly really enjoy it. Like honestly, I'm not gonna say I don't let them, but like I do all the business stuff for the band just because I want to. You know what I mean? Like I'm signing the contracts and sending the emails and shit because it's just a good time, man. Like today I was setting up a band. You ever heard of Acorns? Mm-mm. It's this little app where you swipe your card.
Oh, yep, I
and
do.
it rounds
Investment
it up. Yes.
thing, yeah.
So we're making a lot of big purchases these days. You know, we've got some income, not like flexing. You know what I'm saying? But like we're making money.
So y'all you're making investments.
So like I'm rounding up our change, or trying to round up our change. So like, hey, we've got $500 extra at the end of the year. Hey, Christmas bonuses for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Connor, get him into that crypto, baby.
Yeah, Connor knows what he's doing. We actually talked about it, bro, one time on this show with the band. I was like, dude, we should start a crypto account for the band and start investing. But like, you know what I mean? Like we're trying to make long-term plays here. Like this is a business. Like we're not just, nobody's just going to give us a retirement fund or a 401k. You know what I'm saying? We have to build it ourselves. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe that's too deep, but you get what I'm saying?
It's not too deep, man.
Yeah. Back to the video. I feel like the video thing is where people are missing, bro. Like if you're, I don't know if you've seen any of it, but like we literally were just playing Boar's Head open mic nights, and I would get somebody there to film it and post it.
Yeah.
Who cares, man? It's content. You know what I'm saying? Like I will post the crappiest video with the crappiest audio just to put something out there. Like, oh, we just played Sigma Delta Chi last week. Here's a 3-second clip of us with a huge crowd in front of us. Mm-hmm. Great look. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And then I see band. I'm not hating again, but like I see bands playing these massive shows, playing all over the place, no videos. Like, did it even happen? You know what I'm saying? Kind of. You know, it's important.
What it is it is a like if you give your resume to somebody and you've got a bunch of things written there, like you were in the honor society or you were in this fraternity and
president.
you were president of the fraternity.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this isn't a great analogy because if you're going into like if you want somebody to hire you, they don't give a fuck. Yeah. They want to see your experience with the thing that you are trying to get a job with. Yeah. And like if you're trying to get a gig with a fraternity or a sorority and you want to have the video that shows everybody going wild, just like you do, man.
That's what I'm trying to, man.
And
it's like a resume.
Yeah. That it's not the fraternity like this might hurt for people to hear, but you know, I mean, like if you want to be a software developer or you want to be an accountant, if you have experience being an accountant or a software developer, it's simple. Like if you were an employer, would you hire you? Is the kind of thing and why you would hire that person for the thing that you want them to do.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, if the fraternities and sororities want to bang an ass party, they're going to hire Jameson Tank, man. Because they got some fucking badass videos, dude.
Exactly.
They got people going
evidence.
ragers. Yeah. Yes. You guys got to do fucking ragers and stuff, man. And it's beautiful to see because like where y'all are at in y'all's career, I'm like coming up, like y'all are here and I'm like trying to figure out how to get to the point to where I'm able to make the videos and stuff, you know.
I absolutely believe it, man.
Yeah, and my next step is the drummer. But anyway,
literally 6 months ago though, we were right where you were. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was slacking on the content or whatever, you know, I had to figure it out. I didn't have a band. I was on Craigslist. I had ad on Craigslist for 2 years, 3 years looking for a band. Couldn't find one, you know.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. You're going to get there. What you need to be doing is my advice for you would be to be filming your whole process right now, dude. Mm-hmm. Turn a camera on in your corner tomorrow morning when you're up working on your music. Shoot some close-up shots in your Pro Tools session. Shoot some shots of you playing guitar. And then you'll have a video when your record comes out, the making of insert EP. Boom.
Okay.
That's a video.
Okay.
YouTube. You put it on Instagram, throw it out there, Facebook, make it, resize it for TikTok, put it out everywhere. If it bombs, who gives a fuck? Your next video will be better. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%, dude.
You play at Boar's Head next week on Wednesday, say, hey, Josh, can you film my one song so I have something to put out on Instagram? Say, hey, here's my new song. It's going to be coming out one of these days. Check it out, see what you think. Boom. Nobody likes it. Nobody comes. Who gives a fuck? Maybe you get 10 comments like, damn, this is a banger. Can't wait for this one. You know what I'm saying? If anything, the next time you'll be like, hey, maybe if I bring my camcorder, I can hand it to Suze and she'll film for me or something.
Right.
Boom. Give it to Suze. The next video is better. The process of doing it gets you there.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we did. I got to the point where I was like, hey, what if I had a GoPro and I could hand it to the crowd? They would film us for free.
Yes.
Because when we're going to Tuscaloosa, we can't pay somebody $200 to come on tour with us. And like, hey, we just need you to catch the film of the show. You never know if nobody's going to be there or what it's going to be like. Boom, bought a GoPro for $75 off Suze, actually. And I keep it on stage with me. I turn it on, hand it to somebody in the crowd who's having a good time. They'll fucking turn it around. All those videos you're seeing.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's all from GoPro?
All from GoPro, for the most part, yes. Wow. Yeah. Crazy. Mind changer. Probably the best purchase I've ever made. We're on tour. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to Myrtle Beach. We're going to get on tour. I'm going to hop in the car and be like, what's up, Connor? What's up, Javier, man? You guys ready to head to Myrtle? Boom. That's a little clip, you know? And then I'm going to take a clip from the show, throw it in there. Then I'm going to do a recap after. We just had a blast at Myrtle Beach, having a good time playing our songs. Everybody had a good time. This is somebody we met, yada, yada. Put it together. Tour vlog is what I'm going to call it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, is Javier your bassist?
He is. Very talented. Very talented.
Okay. Is he the newest member?
He is the newest member, yes.
Okay.
Last member, yes.
How long has Javier been on?
He's been on for about 6 months now. We actually met him, and he played a show that Friday. Like, we met him on Monday, and he played on Friday. Talk about talented guy.
That's awesome, dude.
But yeah,
that's
dude,
awesome.
maybe that's enough about the video. But like, you know what I'm saying? Another example, live streams. Are you a live stream guy? You've done some streams, haven't you?
Yeah, not really, probably. You know, but the lives, I hear a lot of good stuff about the live streams. I took a big like coaching course on music stuff for, like, we were trading. I was doing software work, and they gave me some like coaching work for free, and then they were telling me live streams are the thing right now,
kind of trendy,
especially
right now.
during COVID. Lambda, Delta. You know, Lambda Chi, you know, Phi Gam, Pi Cap.
He lost me. Wait, what? But no, like, just literally just like hopping on with your guitar and playing 4 songs. And like, the point of it is like somebody would get on, you'd be like, hey, what's up, Josh? Or hey, what's up? Insert name.
For sure.
And then it's like, oh, he's on live stream. He said hey to me or something.
Stream.
You know what I mean? Tomorrow on the way to Myrtle, I'm definitely going to live stream for like 30 minutes. You should hop on there. Yeah, I'd be like, what's up? What's up, Drew, man? How's it going? We're headed to Myrtle. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's just about like, if you're, I hate to say it, I mean, kind of, if your digital presence isn't there, like, it'd be a lot more easy for people to forget about you or not be interested, you know?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You go first.
Okay. So there's a thing with I had a thought in the sauna the other day. These are where the best thoughts come from, man.
We should talk about this next. Once you finish this thought, I have another thought.
At about 10 minutes in, and you got about either 5 or 10 minutes left, the euphoria starts to sort of kick in, and then you you got to start meditating on something. Otherwise, you are fucked. You're going to be bitching out, you're going to be thinking about leaving the sauna.
It's like,
and you're going to hope somebody else
opens the
door.
So that you're like, there goes the hot air. I'm out of here.
Yeah. So you can just suck in some cold air. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm over the top. I'm in the corner. Yeah. I'm the sauna thing is right in front of my face, and I'm leaning over, just sucking hot air.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like if you need to have some, I'm saying this to myself, is the thing, and it's like I have to have stuff that shows it's discoverable, like it's like I'm trying to do the thing, and when people find me, there's things they can look at to know exactly what I'm doing all of the time in terms of making this craft, being discoverable, having the product, being ready to go, and finding the momentum swing, and then just keep swinging on it. You know, Georgia the jungle, man, and keep going to the next vine. Keep going to the next vine and stuff.
Momentum's very important.
And I really feel like it's like you got to have content and the product to be discoverable, and that takes a lot of work to do.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
But it shouldn't be. If it was easy, everybody do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was easy, then
search-based content is what they technically call it.
We'd be watching bad music a lot if it was easy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, in Athens.
Search-based content is what they call it. I think it's a technical name, right? So like titles and thumbnails and that kind of stuff, and like, hey, this might be my song that nobody knows, and like I love this song, but like, is this search-based content? You know what I'm saying? Or is like when somebody takes songs and mashes them together from other genres, that appeals to two different audiences. Boom. So the name of the game kind of is, how can we make our music and or what we do search-based content to, if that's what you're looking to do, like get a wider audience of people who don't know you flooding in. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, how can I make...
I don't know the technical term search-based.
Yeah.
Though.
Search-based content, that might not be the right term, but like it pretty much just means like you posting a video of your name and your original song that nobody's heard is not search-based content. Nobody's just going to accidentally type in Drew Young Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you were to say, I wrote a song in 13 minutes, or I wrote a song in 30 days. Here's how I did it. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody could just stumble upon that. So how do we make us mass appeal? Nobody's going to just stumble across Jameson Tank on YouTube. It's got to be my videos. We went to Tuscaloosa with 0 fans, and here's how it went. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a mind shift once you get to working on it, because they call what we currently make, which I make a ton of it. I'm sure most people do actually. They call it selfish content, which is like, oh, here's me doing my thing. This is not searchable at all. Do you get what I mean?
Sure.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I make plenty of it, I'm sure, you know what I mean? But the name of the game, in my opinion, and this is a recent discovery for me, is how can I make search-based content that has mass appeal? Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's people on YouTube like music teacher watches Chris Stapleton play this solo.
Yes, 54,000 views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he said Jameson Tank watches solo, like nobody cares. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's made it wide.
Yeah, Jameson Tank posted that.
Exactly.
Jameson Tank
it makes it unsearchable.
Wrote this song. Mm-hmm. Right. It's unsearchable. That's okay. To be searchable is a huge thing.
It is.
It's like SEO.
Yeah, that's exact same kind of thing.
SEO.
Yeah, exactly.
It's SEO stuff.
And once you realize it, it's a huge mind shift. You know what I'm saying? I've only just recently realized.
I've got really good news for you.
Hit me.
Okay, so I was on Spotify today trying to look up podcasts and stuff. Your podcast pops up like second or third under the thing.
What'd you type in? Just curious.
All right, so I'm just searching something, and I follow Jameson on the Rocks. So I'm searching something, but as I'm like, before I start typing, it's like the third on the thing, and I'm listening to podcasts all the time.
Yeah, there's a few episodes that have got like they cross a certain barrier to where like if you type in if you type in 80s rock podcast, like I'm one of the top results. Which is crazy because like I don't know shit about that.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes. The 70s, 80s,
yeah, that's
90s.
It. That's it, bro. And that was that was the second episode, bro. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We just talked about rock bands for an hour.
Yeah.
But that got me to here. Mm-hmm. This is back to like everything we're doing. You know what I mean? Like making the first video, making the first podcast. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. There's a lot of stutters in those. There's a lot of, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Doing that got me to here. Mm-hmm. So just doing is the fun part, man.
One other thing too, like I'm on YouTube and I'm about to search something too, and then I'm seeing I saw Bryce Burnett.
Yeah,
Bryce Burnett's his name. Yeah. He's cool, man. He's been liking my photos and stuff.
So cool.
So I saw
nice guy.
The video that you posted that was 48 seconds long of you doing like him on his head thing. Yeah. I saw that on my homepage of YouTube.
Oh, really?
Before I searched anything. And then I hovered over it and then saw you like, and I was like, I've kind of seen this before. But I'm going to search Theo Vaughn and Shane
I love
Gillis.
Theo Vaughn. But see, the name of that video was Soleil Augusta Recap, which is still not the best, like searchable content, but like it wasn't Jameson Tank plays Augusta. Do you get what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like somebody that was just like curious about Augusta, like doing research on Augusta, like might stumble across that, like music venues in Augusta is what I put the tags and stuff. But see, you saw it, so I mean, maybe it's working, you know?
Okay, so
These are all theories too. So
sure, and you're targeting Augusta
because that was where that footage was from. Yes, sir.
Right, and you named it Augusta.
I did.
You played in Augusta. That's where it was, and then you're also tagging Augusta.
Yes, in the YouTube tags.
Right, so there's potentially people from Augusta seeing your stuff there.
Exactly. That's the whole theory behind it. Same thing with Instagram. Instagram's a little different because I'm doing promoted ads on Instagram too, which are kind of overrated, but like I'm really into them.
Really? Think they're overrated?
Maybe not. Maybe not because I've had some success with them. So let me run this by you right quick. See what you think. We played in Tuscaloosa, as you know. We did 2 nights. I filmed both nights on my GoPro. Didn't have a camera guy. Made these cool little videos. Bunch of girls and guys having a good time, dancing with us, and all this stuff. So I get those videos done like the next day because I'm like, all right, now's the time to fucking catch all these people that saw us, maybe didn't follow us, maybe didn't know who we were, maybe didn't hear me say the band name right. And what I did was I took an Instagram ad, I retargeted it for Tuscaloosa, Alabama, no other city. Put the venue name in, put the town name in. I put like there's a few hobbies you can pick. I picked drinking, music, live music, rock music, and I retargeted it back over. Did $15 ad for over 3 days. And I had like 10, 15, 20 followers come in, and I would look at them and be like, that's the guy from the fucking show. I recognized him, bro. They would see our ad pull up because they like the same venue on Instagram. They would see it pull up. Instagram would show it to them. They'd be like, there's that fucking band we saw that we didn't know. You know what I mean? And they followed us, man.
Yeah,
isn't that
dude,
crazy?
That's awesome.
And boom, that's 20 more fans we might have made, that would have never heard of us again. And I got a list, I got them cataloged. I seen them message, hey, man, you're that guy from the show, right? And now I know them. And next time we go to Tuscaloosa, I'll be like, hey, man, if you want to come see us again, we're playing Saturday. So
that's
playing
awesome,
long ball.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. So you've picked up like 15 or 20 followers from
Easily.
doing like a $15 targeted ad,
give or
promotion
take.
ad to Tuscaloosa with specific hashtags and a location, and you tagged like the booth or something.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
same exact point. And I do that in every town we go to. I did the same thing with the Augusta video, same thing with the Clemson video. And maybe I don't get 20 every time. Maybe I add bombs. Maybe the video wasn't as good, and I get 2 followers or 3 new likes. You know what I mean? But like. At least it gave somebody a chance, you know what I mean? Like, it worked in Tuscaloosa, and like those guys are actually one of those ended up leading to a fraternity gig that we're going to play there. See what I'm saying? Like,
perfect.
Like just
so
like
then
the
you
whole
got
point. Yes,
way more money back.
Yes, the whole point of it. Yeah,
you put $15 in, but you're getting
the ROI.
By the way, in Tuscaloosa, they got a lot of money, so you should.
We should talk about this after, but yeah. We're very happy. We're very excited about coming back to Tuscaloosa.
I mean, I was pie cap in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I can tell you the budget.
Yeah, the budget.
I mean, I was on the executive council, and then my best friend was the treasurer too. So
that's awesome, man.
It's like, no, don't hire Roscoe Dash. Hire Thomas Rhett. Yes.
Back in the day.
Seriously.
That's sick, man.
Actually, we had both Roscoe Dash and Thomas Rhett. That was
crazy.
a lie. But yeah, we had both of them. So anyway.
Maybe you should do some experiment with that, man. I guess I know we got a little far from your music, but we're just entertaining thoughts.
I don't care.
Yeah, we're entertaining thoughts here.
This is where I want to go, man.
Yeah, man, I like it.
This is where I want to go. I just want to talk.
You should look into it, man. Just start. You don't have to film shows per se. Start filming your studio process. Just honestly, turn the camera on.
Honestly, okay. So this was something else I wanted to say.
Yeah, tell me.
Which, by the way, what time do you have to? What time you got?
Let's do about 5 more minutes. I'm supposed to be there at 6, but I can be a little late. The boys won't mind.
Okay.
We do 5 or 10 more minutes. We'll call it.
Yeah. That's cool. So I'm reading this book called "Show Your Work" by Austin Kleon. Yeah,
interesting.
And basically starts it off by saying you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
And you have this piece of art that you want to get out to the world.
Absolutely. You
need to be consistent. You need to be persistent. And you need to be completely 100% devoted to this thing.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's going to work, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he says, you should do this and this and this and then this way and then that way and then all over the place and all the stuff like that. Anyway, but in terms of promotion and stuff like that, that's kind of the way it's that's what I'm, the meditation is like, you're going to die.
Yeah. Are you going to be fulfilled at the end of it? Or are you going to be like, man, I didn't do it?
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, man.
As long as you wake up every day and give it that go, like, honestly, we could die tomorrow, but like you were making your record. You were fucking working on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's all about, man. Regret will eat you alive. We talk about this a lot on the show too. I'm a big believer in everything you just said. Like, just is when you've got something that you're passionate about, you can wake up every day and think about it all day without trying. That's how you know. That's your body telling you. Meditation's so important. You're a very smart guy on this kind of thing. Sauna is important too. Sauna is pretty much meditating, bro. Isn't it?
Sauna's great.
I always try to tell people this. Nobody ever believes me. What do you know about like delta waves and like gamma waves in your brain? Anything? Theta waves, that kind of stuff. Not much.
No. But I mean, if you're interested in that type of stuff, Andrew Huberman.
Is he a writer or something?
He's a podcaster.
Andrew Huberman.
He's a neuroscientist. Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff.
He could probably really help me develop this thought.
Gamma waves and delta waves and stuff like that.
Maybe gamma isn't right. I think gamma is like fucking from Marvel or some shit. But like,
what are you trying to figure out?
So, well, I actually kind of already have it. Let me try to explain it to you. Okay, when you're in the sauna, I'm going to send you this link to this theta wave or alpha wave thing, and you play it in your earbuds. I don't know if you listen to earbuds in the sauna.
Oh, you're talking about like
brain sync. You know what I'm talking
about? Okay. No, I don't know. I kind of know what you're talking about, but like I thought you were going a different direction.
No. So you play this thing in your ears, and I'm a huge believer in it. It's literally half the reason I go to the gym. I get in that sauna. You turn your brain produces certain waves when it's like developing thoughts and stuff. Like right now, we're probably producing theta waves. I don't know exactly which one, but you turn them on. It'll tell you what kind of wave it is, and I want you to try this. I feel like you really like it. I swear, the sauna already like helps the thought. It'll fucking have you thinking some crazy shit, man. Like, it'll give you ideas. Like, it's like aligning your brain. Like, it's sending these waves in your brain and making it feel a certain way. It sounds so crazy when I say it out loud, and everybody seems so confused. But you're the first sauna guy I've had on, so you already know what I'm talking about. You get those great ideas in there. So I want you to take this. I'm going to send you the link, and you listen to it and let me know what you think.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, man, it changed my life.
I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Yes. I can't wait. I'm going to send it to you. It really, man. I'm telling you, man. It's hard to explain, but just trust me.
God bless you, man. I'm just so happy that you're my friend,
dude. I'm glad you're my friend too.
We can talk about things like this.
Yeah, dude. Not many people you can sometimes
talk about.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to do another one of these, man. I'm gonna have to wrap it up though. You have any closing thoughts?
No. Besides 40 Watt, October 7th. Josh Bennett, Cam and his damn jam band, and I'm gonna be opening up, and but.
I'm gonna try my best to be there, man.
That's it, dude.
Awesome, dude. Well, you were a great guest, man. You gave me some really deep thought. I'm excited. I'm really very happy with how this went. Not all of them go this well, man. So I appreciate that.
Right on, man.
We broke the hour mark. It's been an hour 12. That's a good episode, man.
Goodness gracious.
Flew by, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna come back and talk some more.
By.
We honestly could have kept going, but I got fucking band practice.
Damn it.
Damn it, Connor.
He's got to go work on his craft. That son of a bitch.
But dude, come back and be on sometime soon, all right? What do you say? What do you say? October 5th or something. So we can get some 40 Watt promo for you guys.
Let's do it.
All right, man. I'm gonna stop talking now. Give him a wave so we have a thumbnail, all right? This is for YouTube.
Bye.